Top 50 quotes about giving, generosity, and making a difference. No one has ever become poor by giving. Anne Frank. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Pablo Picasso. It's not how much we give, but how much love we put into give. Mother Teresa. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. To do more for the world than the world does for you, that is success. Henry Ford. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Winston Churchill. The measure of life is not its duration, but its donation. Peter Marshall. You have not lived today until you have done something for someone who can never repay you. John Bunyan. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Sue. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Aesop. Give, but give until it hurts. Mother Teresa. The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention. Oscar Wilde. Generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. Khalil Gibran. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Muhammad Ali. You make a living by what you get. You make a life by what you give. Winston Churchill. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. Lao Tzu. It is every man's obligation to put back into the world at least the equivalent of what he takes out of it. Albert Einstein. Those who are happiest are those who do the most for others. Booker T. Washington. Give your hands to serve and your hearts to love. Teresa. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Booker T. Washington. The only ones among you who will be really happy are those who will have sought and found how to serve. Schweitzer. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. Service is the rent we pay for being. It is the very purpose of life, and not something you do in your spare. Marion Wright Edelman. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another. Dickens. Your greatness is not what you have, it's what you give. Alice Hawker. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. When we give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed. Maya Angelou. It's easy to make a buck. It's a lot tougher to make a Tom Brokaw. The most truly generous persons are those who give silently without hope of praise or reward. Carol Ryrie Brink. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Mark Twain. One of the most important things you can do on this earth is to let people know they are not alone. Shannon L. Alder. The more you give, the more comes back to you. Napoleon Hill. To give without any reward or any notice has a special quality of its own. Morrow Lindbergh. He who wished to secure the good of others has already secured his own. What you give becomes an investment that will return to you multiplied at some point in the future. John C. Maxwell. The best use of life is love. The best expression of love is time. The best time to love is now. Rick Warren. The more I help others to succeed, the more I succeed. Ray Kroc. It's not enough to be compassionate. You must act. Dalai Lama. The happiest people I know are those who lose themselves in the service of others. Gordon B. Hinckley. Every action we take impacts the lives of others around us. Elizabeth Thornton. The purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others. Albert Schweitzer. Success has nothing to do with what you gain in life or accomplish for yourself. It's what you do for others. Danny Thomas. The most fulfilling times in my life are when I'm helping others. Dana Reeve. Giving back is as good for you as it is for those you are helping because giving gives you purpose. Mehmet Oz. Service is the very purpose of life. It is the rent we pay for living on this. Sir William Osler. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. David Viscott. We can do no great things, only small things with great love. Mother Teresa. Happiness doesn't result from what we get, but from what we give. Ben Carson. Generosity consists not of the sum given, but the manner in which it is bestowed. Mahatma Gandhi. You have two hands, one to help yourself, the second to help others. Audrey Hepburn.